Hi there, welcome on in. Like the title says, it's gonna be a shorter stream today because we're starting very late. Sorry, I am tired. I did work until later today. And I also started early, so yeah, it is what it is. I'm tired. But I didn't play this in the weekend with the exception of one hunt yesterday. So that I did off stream. Was the Prince Flan hunt. And it's funny because he was level 38 and now he's level 31. That's how I leveled up to 32, as you can see here. But it wasn't all that tough. He killed me once. That was the first death I had in game. And then yeah, I got him on the second try. So yeah, now we are ready to continue here with the story. Let's talk to Otto.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right,
Who are you?
Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
Mid.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her.
That's Vivian.
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on.
And she's
Breath of
off.
fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Okay, yeah.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill.
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Well, let's go have a look. She seems like a fun character. Wait. Oh, she kind of seems like the,
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain tenderness. Goops,
Do not come.
meanwhile, is as burly as a behemoth, but as innocent as a babe in arms.
Asta Hope is romantic. Oh my god. She's horny on me.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I
I'm a
literally
busy man,
took
mate.
seconds.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my neck to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes.
Have we met her
Which
yet
is why
as a
I wrote
child?
up a list of jobs for you.
For
I
me.
don't remember.
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
She was being a fun character until she dropped the MMO
Let's
fetch
start.
quest.
Materials and tools.
I really was enjoying her
Platform.
character the best minute we just met her. Until she dropped that. Alright. Annoying. Fucking MMO things. Hey, Studley. How you doing?
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Oh, God.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
I really don't like the MMO stuff in this game.
Was wondering where you
Just
got
painful
to.
and suffering.
It's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
Okay, and I have to confirm this. Come on. This game is such a mix.
Think you can
bag.
find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be
Yeah,
much of a trader if I couldn't.
I know that is
Excellent.
silly. I'm ready for
As for
TwitchCon on
payment.
Friday.
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink
I
but
worked
blight
until very
water,
late today.
and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed
It's
it would.
hot as hell.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when he comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Alrighty. Oh wait, she has new items.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Mid. Repressible to word. Girl doesn't let anything get her down. That's for
Quite
certain.
the opposite.
Okay.
Like father, like daughter.
Sure. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up next. Okay, whatever.
Coin purse weighing you down.
There's the new thing. Oh, I already have the Drake Slayer's belt. I think that might be actually the best piece of equipment that exists in the game, from what I've checked. Okay. I think we're
Come
good.
again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Sure,
Blackthorn.
Karen.
You busy?
What's it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain
Oh,
tools.
nice, Stully. Yeah, outdoors sounds good as well. As long as you don't catch a heat wave. Like, yeah.
Do you think you can make them?
I still have to plan my August
Bloody
vacation.
hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An
Yeah, I
airship?
don't know where I'm gonna go.
I'll
Also
see
would
what I
like
can
to
do.
go out camp.
Till I bring them over when I'm done. If I ever am.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
Right.
That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Okay,
What do you
we'll see
need?
what to say.
Summer storm, that one.
Okay, rolls in when you least expect. Sure. Oh. Yeah, I hope so. Hope the weather is nice there. Here it's rough. It's not. There's not humidity at
So
all.
will it be?
It's just a dry heat. Oh, can do a new sword. Okay.
No scratches, all right?
How's the new sword look? Life, please, let me... Oh, it's weird. It's twisted at the end. It's really weird. Let's go down here. So I'm guessing Mid is gonna put the airship working.
Should be enough to... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella?
Ooh.
You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
So now we gotta fast travel. Oh, great. Make for Martha's Rest. Sure. I really don't like these mini quests that you need to do in order to progress. It would be such a better game without it.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Alright. It's a fetch quest. And not here, local. Great, I can't fast travel there. Did they patch the doors having to have you press R2? Because that door did not require me to do it. That was another complaint I have with the game. Huh. Hopefully. Didn't make a lot of sense.
Good girl.
Here we go. I have no time to lose on you. Am I going the right way? I am.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Sir.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
Perfect
You do,
excuse to
Bernard.
show the
Martha
skills,
said I might
yeah.
find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do
But
you
it's
now?
very boring. Even the world is kind of deprived of content, which is so weird. It really does not feel like a core game from Final Fantasy.
Building
It's
a
more
workshop,
lifeless
you
than 13, I would
said. That
say.
beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Kill all those, right? Oh.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts.
It's the least.
Sure, whatever. Come on. Even before I was talking with him, I already guessed I was gonna have to go here and do that. Alright.
This shouldn't take long.
Where's the new enemies? Okay. That was nice. There we go. Yeah, Final Fantasy themed Witcher. Kinda. The combat is the same as Devil May Cry pretty much, because the designer of the combat was from Devil May Cry. But
That
yeah,
should do it.
it's like, for me it feels out of place. I like it. I
You
like
made short
Devil
work
May
of that
Cry.
lot.
But this isn't Final
you, son.
Fantasy's fighting
Now my
style, you
folks
know?
can rest in peace once more.
I would have
How long is
preferred
it since the village was abandoned?
like a more hybrid system with a traditional RPG stuff, but yeah,
People started packing their things after the
it
Duchy
is what
fell.
it is.
Between the Blight and the Imperials, you
Like,
just couldn't make
I've
ends
said
meet.
it before and I'll keep saying it. This game for me is a
Nigh on
mixed bag as a
decade
Final
since the last
Fantasy
wagon
fan.
left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway.
All
I'll
right.
meet you there.
And the side quests are very, very annoying and boring. It's pretty much the 3 complaints I have.
That should
Combat
take care of
system
this
is
little
good,
list.
but it doesn't quite
Better head
mesh.
back before she thinks of anything else.
The MMO structure of the thing, and the side quests. I also have some complaints with the story so far. Overall, it's being enjoyable. It's just that it's not what I expected, and not in a way, not in a way I consider good. But yeah, overall still okay. All right, we gotta go back here. And it's not open world as well, which is a shame. It's just this long series of very small areas, and then you just teleport in and out
Jill
of them.
looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
It's another factor that
It's all right.
makes me consider this is not a core series Final Fantasy, but I've not been received well in that criticism. I'll say that. Oh, wrong way. Can't leave that. It's just me. It's also annoying I can't sprint at will. And I can't sprint at all here in the
The little ones have been up to their
Right
old
away.
tricks again.
I'm stuck with this speed. I wish you took a button like Choco and just sprint it on field. Instead you have to just keep running for a distance and then I will start to sprint
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
automatically.
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
The characters are
I am.
good.
I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Okay. Oh, I think I can have a new reward at 290.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Oh great, more side quests. 2 new side quests. I'm gonna go to an infirmary because we're gonna do these. Let's see.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Oh, I'm 5 short of it.
All done?
Oh,
Yeah.
complete at least
What's
one
everyone
side
whispering
quest.
about?
I'll get it. Alright. Doris, what do you want?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins.
How do you know
Cursebreaker
this?
managed to release a stolus amid the confusion, but this was days ago.
Like,
They should be
literally, how
back
do
by
you know
now, but I've
this?
heard nothing from any of them.
Then how do you know they were
can't help but
by
worry that-
goblins and they said
They
it
know the
stole
world
us
is
free?
dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
You don't
What
have
if I've got
cell
them all
phones, what the
killed?
hell?
Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this,
Oh
what
god.
they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
Alright, don't beat yourself
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this.
I mean, I guess they're gonna be
The
dead.
plan was to intercept the slaver
This game is
somewhere in
dark,
the
so
Dragon's Eyrie.
that would be an
Can't
expected
tell you
turn.
much more than that, I'm afraid.
Okay, the
That should be
slaver.
enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Thing. Alright. Right, dies. Is it also in the infirmary? It is. Okay. What about you? Do you have new hunts? Nope. Alright. Let's search the wagons here. Okay, let's see.
Ah, Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Yeah, how come you're not worried about your dog with the current
Look at
events?
the man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
See,
I know.
this doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I still wish there was some other way.
Because they're all running in the exact same
Griping
place,
about
the
my
left
lot
cheek.
helps no one, I suppose.
So if they all run around wearing
worry.
scars, like
Tell you what
Clive,
must be done.
on the left
I know you
cheek,
will.
wouldn't they know?
Unfortunately, the first thing that he's doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain.
Like a
Something
lot of things
I
that
can't
are
do
just
with the infirmary's
nonsensical,
ammonia
but
supply
okay.
so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Alright,
Just tell me what you
I'll
need.
get you bandages and
You'll go.
disinfectant and whatever.
Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblore like Talia, and
Yeah,
she
the plot
swears by
thickens.
ammonia for easing
Plot
pain.
holes, that is.
It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Sure thing. Another fetch quest. Great. Let's get to it. Before we do main quest. Alright. On Strikecliff. At least it's near.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. Don't get surrounded. Nice try.
Ouch. I walked in front of it though. Oh, this is the flower one, okay.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers.
Thought we were finding the
I
team
hope it's
dead.
the right one.
Oh, there's more? Oh.
Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Alright. Skip that. Let's go go get the team. Northreach.
Slavers don't.
Something there I never noticed. Just black blood. Okay. Guessing that's for making black pudding. Or what's it? No, it is black pudding. It's served in the UK. I didn't know that it was actually made of blood. Dried pig's blood. Learned that the other day. Right, here's the team, I guess.
I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
And aren't they
You made the right decision.
goblins?
Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured.
And please...
I won't let that.
Alright. I'm gonna start skipping because these are so boring. Like, either tell me something new or don't. Oh, they're right there. What the hell? Right there.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Where's the other goblin? Above him, and I'm barely damaging him with the best available gear right now.
Nice try.
Who are you?
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Alright. That's another side quest done. Back to the hideaway. Both quests are full of gear.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Doris, it's done.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left.
Oh,
If
that's...
I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or
That's
maybe
how
I
they knew.
wouldn't.
They said it's
I
Stolas.
keep
Stolas is the owls,
making
I've
the wrong
forgotten.
decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely.
That's how they
You
knew
made
they
exactly
had
the
been
right
attacked.
decision.
No, I was lucky.
apologize for that.
I've been tracking that slaver for
Thought
months.
Stolas was
and then I
another
sent
monster they
Cole
had freed.
And you, after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
We will. In time.
Okay. I'm guessing we're gonna find out eventually, or at least being shown how they are branded. Because right now we don't have an idea. I'm assuming since they all say the brand removal is extremely painful and most people die, that there's some magic to it. Although, I don't know. I mean, sepsis would also be a concern, I guess.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Alright.
Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are.
Dire wolf chess.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
What is that? Dire. Okay, so that's pile driver. Increases combo damage. Okay, that's also nice, but for now I'm gonna keep all of these. They're worth the money I paid for them. Do you have any hunts now? No. Guessing it's gonna take another story beat to get more.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Ammonia.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
And then he does. Alright. Do no harm. Okay, so that's an interesting tidbit. I hadn't realized that the marks were poison. Wyvern's poison, to be more specific.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
The little uns have been up to their old
Right,
tricks
let's talk
again.
with the boys.
Jill looked white as a
the
sheet.
library. Tell me what the hell my dog is.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal.
Yes.
Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
Wait, what?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened.
So
Just when his master needed him the
other
most.
animals that
You're right.
also
If it
transformed
weren't for
for the other
Torgal
dominants.
blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Orc.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we
Not
can
what
get
I
to work.
wanted to do, but it works.
I shan't be a moment.
Alright. So, I had reason to complain. Why they didn't didn't realize that when they took Torgal to the ether flows twice, he wasn't transforming like the other animals. That's another plot hole, or rather, a mission the characters didn't realize.
Isn't it brilliant?
Weird.
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Okay. That's how she found the Cenobites.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
It's an interesting table.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
Sure thing.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Alright, anything here? No. For you, Kalina.
Everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest we shall.
Okay, easy there.
I wish.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away.
Still gonna play this for about half an hour, and I'm gonna hit the ASAP.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Yes? Hello? What is going on? Are you waiting for it to...
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
What?
We,
That was so weird.
have a guest.
A guest?
Was it Joshua?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy!
What are you
Tabercast
doing
and
there?
stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
Oh, meanwhile...
He Dhalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
With fire.
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
Sure, that's exactly what happened.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand... What worth is a piece of parchment?
Expected. This guy's an
Your
asshole.
Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka.
I know.
He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Jesus, what an asshole.
For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Okay.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance,
I will be your
I shall
flower
depart
boy.
at once.
She's so evil, I hate her. I'm guessing that's like gonna sap his powers.
Forgive you.
Or something.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Mama, tell
Annabella's
us.
tales were true.
Yeah.
You disappoint me, Dion.
No, she's the treacherous one. She's the one that's. Oh God. Guessing she wants Muhammad's dominant for her own kid.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Gotta beat him down there, really?
The little ones have It's just one thing after another around here.
Fuck me. Never thought I'd see the dear Lord Byron Rotsfield of the Seven High Houses came to tea.
Okay, yeah.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Yeah, this is
Through
supposed
the
to be a
good
secret.
offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there?
Fetch me
There are
bags.
2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Yes, where is
Come
he?
here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea.
We already knew that.
So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take it?
Literally the
Why home to Drake's
map
Fang?
before the
A place
mission
rich enough
to-
in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance.
Wouldn't it have been
No.
much faster to just
The journey would
cross
mean
the
Titan's death,
continent?
and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends?
Yeah, well, like,
Reports
what the
suggest they
fuck?
made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by
It's
cutting
obvious.
through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed, days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
I mean, this was so obvious. What the if you knew he was gonna heal at the freaking crystal.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away.
Who cares? You
Now
wanted
I
to know
think
where you
about it,
went.
there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready.
It's not gonna be useful.
I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Sure. Okay.
And how may I assist you today? Allow me to educate you. Here you are.
I mean, so obviously. Alright, we're going to Drake's Fang. To inside.
Thus ends today's lesson. Ah,
Else
my
you've seen.
favorite pupil. We met under curious circumstances. Naturally.
Okay.
Still.
Sure, whatever.
Lord Byron, I heard tell.
I hate this. I'm not gonna read that all loud.
Why?
Alright.
Your nemesis awaits,
It's not fully
Clive.
voiced.
You have merely to cross a burning desert, then worm your way into the bowels of an enemy fortress. Best of luck.
Thank you. Alright,
It's finished outfitting our little workshop on.
do you have anything new? After all that. You don't. Gotcha. Otto.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head.
Why
I
not
won't risk any more than I
kill
have
two
to.
birds with one stone?
I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks.
Well, it's been 5 years.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Okay. Got the gold.
What's wrong, Gav?
It's this gold your uncle gave us. Are you sure it's all right for us to take it?
Yes, why isn't
My
it in my
uncle isn't
coffers
easily
already?
refused. Especially where dispersing his wealth is concerned.
But 2,000 talents. I don't even know how much that is in Gil.
It's the price of a quayside mansion in the Crystalline Dominion. He sold one to fund our endeavor. He was hoping to part with it anyway. What with war brewing in the region. And, luckily for him, a Sambraquan noble was willing to pay over the odds for a foothold in the Holy Emperor's neighborhood.
But still, 2,000 talents? I mean, is it normal for nobles to give away that kind of money?
It's normal for my uncle.
Fuck me. Oh, the other half live here?
Yeah.
Well, now that we've got a few gills to rub together, do you think it'd be all right if I splashed out on a few bottles of Lost Wing's finest?
No.
Here, leave some for the rest of us, Otto.
No. You're not
If
doing
he's
this.
filling his cellar, I'm filling our larder, starting with a barrel of the best cured northern salmon.
Folks,
I'll
we're
leave you
at
to
war.
decide how best to use it. Just don't spend all at once, all right?
They're gonna waste that.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Off to the desert.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Sure. I call. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together.
No. It's nothing.
Accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Okay. Oh. There are books. The enemies are still lower level than me here, which is weird. I know there's a level cap at 50, but still feels way too soon to be hitting that.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Hang on. Are you dismounting here? Dismount next to the post thing. Oh, okay, that's why. Oh.
Look, there. Those are
Chocobos.
Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
What's going on here? Is she gonna tell that 2 foreigners have arrived? Is that it? Oh, Josh was here.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Okay. And what, she's gonna spotlight it now? Oh. Just out of sight.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Yeah.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Of course. Bar brawl. Here we go.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Shit's about to hit the fan.
two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Right,
Sorry,
sure.
lad, but we've got business in Canada.
Stranger danger.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Okay.
Take you.
Try it.
Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Try something. Ah. Just did too soon. There we go. That's what I wanted to see if there was precision blocks. Still new to the Titan powers.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Finished him with a kick. Alright.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
And I gotta tell him it was his brother.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive?
He's here.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
It's your other niece. He's around.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Made from the
So we already knew he was in the Fang. What the hell? Or at least that he was headed there. Ah, great, they're not letting us leave.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Okay, but that's gonna have to wait for tomorrow. So we just hit the mark for today. I need to get my sleep. Yeah, see, just past midnight. Alright, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully tomorrow we can have a much longer stream. Let's see who we're gonna say hi to. Oh, here we go. And rated this person. Well, they're doing more Tears of the Kingdom, but they're just talking for now. It's of course Vanna. All right. There's your written messages as well. Copy and paste it if you have my emotes. If you don't, just use any other emotes you have on Twitch. Thank you so much for being here, and yeah, have a good evening, and see you tomorrow for more Final Fantasy XVI. Bye.